Three-month-long run from the law is finally over tonight. Darius Mitchell is behind bars right now, facing charges in 3 separate counties. Megan O'Rourke has the details on his dramatic capture in tonight's top story.
We first told you about Darius Mitchell last week after Fairborn police issued a warrant for his arrest on burglary, stalking, and violation of a protection order charges. He was also wanted in Clark County, accused of similar crimes. Authorities were calling Mitchell armed and dangerous, and that's why when they spotted him this morning, they tell me they were determined to take him into custody.
It was luck in the beginning.
What started as a routine traffic stop turned out to be anything but normal.
Once he turned around in the car and got the license plate number, then that's when everything kind of snowballed. Once the license plate was entered into the computer, that's when we found out it was stolen. That's when we knew who was suspected of driving it.
According to police, the man behind the wheel was 29-year-old Darius Mitchell, who Fairborn officers have been looking for weeks, and he still wasn't ready to give up. Mitchell led police on a more than 30-minute-long pursuit through Beaver Creek, Kettering, Oakwood, Moraine, and finally into Dayton.
We were considering him dangerous. I mean, with the threats that had been made, we didn't know what he was capable of. So, we needed to make sure this person was captured.
According to this Moraine police report, Mitchell was driving more than 70 miles per hour down Far Hills with his lights off. He ran several red lights, lost a tire, and even when cornered by cops on Grafton, still didn't stop. Investigators say he got out of the car with his hands up, appearing to surrender, but then took off running. Mitchell was quickly captured and placed in the back of a cruiser.
I wasn't driving.
Mitchell wouldn't admit to anything on camera, but according to the police report, told officers he knew he was wanted and considered armed and dangerous. Mitchell told police he feared for his own safety. He's now being held on charges of receiving stolen property, fleeing and eluding, and resisting arrest, as well as warrants in both Greene and Clark counties. We did some checking and found this isn't Mitchell's first time in trouble with the law. In 2010, he was sentenced to 2 years behind bars for burglary and is currently on parole. His driving record also reveals he does not have a valid license.
It's really good that law enforcement works together. This is what a good working relationship happens. This is what happens to have a good working relationship. We get the bad guy. Doesn't matter who gets him, just as long as we get him off the street, and then our victims can breathe a little easier.
Now, Mitchell is locked up tonight in the Montgomery County Jail, but once he makes his first court appearance, I'm told he'll be taken to Greene County to answer to charges there. Reporting live, Megan O'Rourke, 2 News, working for you.